falling in love with you.
Hi everyone, so I'm going to start off with some Fix Plus because you can see how ratchet my skin looks right now. I have really bad under eye bags. I have a really green discolored upper lip and there's just random discoloration here and there. So I'm going to start with Fix Plus just to hydrate my skin so that it's ready for the makeup to come on. And I think putting Fix Plus on really helps just blend the makeup in really easily. And then we'll go on to the concealer. Well, more like the color correcting. So we're going to take a few spritz of this, and then what I like to do is actually just use any cardboard that I have lying around and dry this, and really dry this, and then start with the rest of your makeup. So you can see how glowy my skin looks now. I have oily skin, but I still like to do this because it just makes my skin look healthy. Now I'm going to go in with MAC's Pure Orange. This is their corrector. I'm going to put this under the eyes, like so. And just really where I get the darkness is where I'm going to put this on. And also on the upper lip. And the trick with corrector is you don't really blend it in too much. You blend it in enough that it doesn't like show through your concealer or foundation, but you don't like press it in too much कि वो बिल्कुल ही गायब हो जाए, because then it's not really going to counter the color you're trying to. So anywhere you get darkness, if you get darkness around here, you can go on here also. I just like to put this where I get like really super dark. And that's it. Okay, now I'm going to use the Benefit Professional to conceal these pores, and I take like a very little amount because a little bit does go a long way with this. And you just focus this onto the pores basically. Don't go all over, because I feel like if this I put all over the place, all over my face, it just kind of makes my foundation slide and just like go all over. If that makes sense, basically. Makes for a very messy foundation application. So you just put this on, and when I feel like when I don't use this, my pores do look really exaggerated once I wear foundation. So this definitely works. Now moving on to foundation, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in 310, which is a pretty exact shade for me. And I do like half pumps, so like I squirt out half a pump each time. And then I'm using the Morphe M439 brush to just buff this into the skin. Now I like to just keep my foundation really natural and my concealer to be like super full coverage, so that my skin doesn't look too cakey. Like, this is the kind of makeup I wear every day, so I'm not going to go on with like a very heavy sort of a foundation every day, because I mean my skin will probably die and hate me. Now I'm gonna go in with Inglot Stick Foundation in the shade 115 to contour. And then I just cut my cheeks out, do this, do a little bit of contour here on the nose because I have like a round and fat tip. So I just do that, a little bit more here because... And also, by the way, I did my brows off camera. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe brush again, which is, I think they're G9 or something brush. And I will just blend this out here also. Okay, so now we're going to use Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan, and I'm going to go under my eyes first, like that. and then around the nose, getting this area also because this is where the makeup just slip slides the most. And then anywhere you feel like you need more coverage, so I want this to be more even in tone. Over here. And the upper lip, of course, because also if you get like, this is a problem with a lot of my followers at least, they complain about how their upper lip just kind of is where the makeup slips off first. So I suggest you put a lot of concealer, not a lot of concealer on, but just a full coverage concealer on, and then following these steps basically. So here I think my chin gets really shiny like this. Now I'm just going to put a little concoction of the Inglot Loose powder with Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and just on a velour puff, I'm going to take this under my eyes to set with and bake with and whatnot. And I take it all the way to my nose here, just to kind of carve out the contour. And then anywhere you get really oily, bake. Like that. And then on the nose and under my eyes again. That's all for the base. I'm going to go contour now. I think I'm going to do that here. Wait. Okay, so I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I'll have all the pictures abhi baad mein, once I'm done with this. I'm just going to bronze my face up like so. And then just go over the nose contour again, just to bring in the emphasis again. Okay. So I'm done with my makeup now, and I'm going to finish up with some Fix Plus again. And then the cardboard again. And just dry. Now I'm going to just finish up with my hair and makeup. In the meanwhile, please send in your questions, and I'm answering here till 6. So hurry up, send me your questions, whatever questions I will answer.